What's going on, everybody? It is the Balls, and I am going to make a tip video. I have wanted to post one for quite a while. I've just never gotten around to doing it. So, first thing we're going to talk about, though, bang it out here real quick, is aiming. Where your crosshair should be pretty much at all times. I would say you should be always aiming at the chest or head level all the time before you're even aiming. If you can watch the gameplay and you notice I don't have my crosshair on the ground. That's one of the biggest pet peeves I see when I'm playing the game. If you watch somebody play it, if their crosshair is on the ground, that's not helping them. So now, what do I mean by this? Your crosshair should never be on the ground. That's pretty much what I'm saying. As you can see, I'm going to pause it, and if you look, my crosshair is already pre-aimed on his chest and on his head. So if you can imagine an invisible line like I just made, that is where your crosshair should pretty much always be. It should never be below that line, it should never be above that line. If it is below that line, or if it is above that line though, that means you're going to have another variable to worry about. You're going to have to aim up and down before you actually get the kill. So you're going to have to aim up and down, then you're going to have to aim left and right, and by that time you will probably already be dead. This isn't just a sniping tip, this is a general knowledge tip for FPS games. This is automatic guns, shotguns, any kind of gun you want to think about, and it's not a Battlefield tip only. It's a Counter-Strike tip, it's a Call of Duty tip. Wherever they're going to be, your mouse or your crosshair should already be aiming in on that point. So maybe there's a little bit of raised ground, you should be aiming where their head is going to be on that raised ground. You should imagine there's an invisible line where their head is going to be, or chest is going to be on that raised ground, or if they are below you, you should imagine you're going to have to aim on that invisible line below you. So it could be up and down, it could be farther up, could be farther down, but you just have to imagine where their head is going to be at all times. This is something I've kind of ingrained into my playstyle after watching quite a few people play on Counter-Strike. I've been playing Counter-Strike for God knows how long, and Counter-Strike you always had to aim for the head. Your sensitivity was super low, so it was basically a headshot only game. If you weren't getting those headshots, you were pretty much losing. So as long as you were aiming at the head before you even saw them, you already had a better chance of getting that headshot. It reduces the time you need to take to get the headshot, and it's a nice tip, but you don't see people doing most of the time. If you spectate people, it will aggravate you to no end when they're staring at the ground trying to get a better field of view because they just can't spot people good enough, and that's just the wrong way to play. You should always be aiming before you're actually aiming on the level. I think I'll call that the title of the video. But I think that's my rant for this tip series. We'll do another one. It was fun. We'll figure out something else to talk about, and that's about it. Yeah, that's all I got. Take care, guys. Have a good one.